Hello, my name is Dan and welcome to Steel City Crashes. Today we're going to be playing some Dark Cloud. So this is a game, let me get into the main menu. This is a game I really used to play as a lot as a child, and I thought, well, why not play it now? I mean, be cool to go back to a childhood game and play, so I thought, why the hell not? Oh yeah, you can always continue. I don't know why I was questioning that. Okay, I hope my buttons are set up right, because it just said start as the next button then, but maybe I forgot the game wrong. So, this is kind of like, I don't really know how this game worked when it came out. I don't know if it was really underrated, or if it was like just okay, but a lot of people I talked to didn't really know much about this game, so I feel like it would be an underrated game, but I really enjoyed this as a child. But, to the story, a book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. I really struggled with that paragraph, and paragraph sentence, should I say? A world with two moons illuminating the sky. I never really understood what this had to do with the story, but then again I never really completed the game, so that might be why. The men dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the book woven in the book? Do you believe in the story woven in the book? I think that's it. Maybe a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you the story this ancient book tells of. A magical, a magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Oh yes, you have to name your character. I probably should have thought of this before starting this recording, actually. What should we call him? You know what? I'll just name him after me. I'm really... It's 1:30 in the morning. I don't think I'm in the most creative of moods right now. How do you make it lowercase? Oh wait, forgot the lowercase is already there. Silly me. We'll put Danny and decide. There we go. Yep. So the hero's name is Danny. Just name it after me, because like I said, I'm not in a creative mood right now. So we're gonna bear a cutscene to go through a lot of cutscenes actually. But I'll not skip it so you guys can enjoy the story. But I will talk through this. The game, I will point this out now before you're like, hey, why is the sound a bit weird and the video is a little bit chunky and all that. Well, I'm running on an emulator, I'll be honest. This is running on an emulator because my PS2 decided I tried to get the PS2 out and try and use it, but I just got a big nope of it. Plugged it in, fiddled with it, and it's just a big nope. I don't think I have to, no I don't. I'll let you guys read this and I'll just chanter on. But yes, this, I'll be honest, right, when playing this as a kid, this scene always creeped me out. I found it really, really creepy, but I also found it very funny, which you will realise in a minute for those who haven't played this. But yeah, if you didn't gather from what I just said, I will be playing this from start to finish. There is parts of, like 90% of it will be unedited. The only bits that will probably be edited is if I get stuck, like seriously stuck and die like over and over, and when I'm building the villagers. But yeah, that's it. But that's it really. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, like I said, it's 1:30 in the morning, so if I'm seeing where I'm mellow but idiotic, it's because I've given my voice down, but because it's night, I'm feeling an idiotic mood, and I thought, why not play this? Because I found this playing Dark Cloud and I was in a bit of a silly mood, so I thought, why not combine the two together and make a really silly video? But yeah, I hope people enjoy this anyway. I think it'd be a cool adventure to start, especially the nostalgia feel. Hopefully this will not, hopefully I will actually get some gameplay in, because these videos are going to be like 20-25 minutes long, and I think the cutscenes lasts a good chunk. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really sorry if this sounds really crackly. I can't really do much about that. Of course, I'm gonna go at you. The copy I was playing, well, I had, sorry, not playing obviously, but the copy I had was like, it did not want to work. Did not want to work for its life at all. So that's kind of a thing that I've got to deal with now, sadly. But yeah, basically what's happening now is they're doing a ritual and summoning this genie, like you just said, that's slumbered for 400 years and it has all this power within its hands, etc, etc. So basically, demonic demon coming out of that big ass cauldron over there, and they're basically doing a summoning dance. And this is, I must say, this game probably made the birth of twerking. If you just not just see them like probably about 20 frames, I wish we were just proper twerking. I'll be honest, I've played this game. I played the game so much as a child, and I've played it recently, like, well, not recently, a good year ago I played this. So, out of all them times I played it, because like I said, I did play a lot as a child, and just recently, I never realised that scene. Never realised I'm a couple of frames where it's just proper twerking. So yeah, this is the big fat genie that's basically the big boss. Yeah, this is like the what's the word of like the villain? Wow. Okay, I couldn't even think of the word villain. It was really bad. But yeah, it's really yes, great observation there, Mr. Guy had in the shadows. And actually, I've not played this game enough. I mean, I think when I did a recent play of it on the recently, like I said, I think I only got to like the third stage world, whatever you want to call it, area. It's not world, it's an area. But whenever I played it as a child, I couldn't get past the first area at all to save my life. And I'll be honest, I don't know if this ever made me weird as a child, but I used to love this scene. How we just like, I'm going to take you and put you in my big belly. I always loved that scene as a child. I thought it was amazing, I'll be honest. So I don't know if that kind of made me weird as a child or what. But yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping that I can get some gameplay in this first episode. Because that's what was really worrying me when we're doing this. Okay, I know the next couple of cutscenes are on like 5 minutes, so I think half of this is going to be cutscenes. I think I probably should put a little note in saying when to skip for gameplay. I'll probably put that at the start. So for any of you, I really do hope I remember. And why I'm just saying this in the middle of the cutscene is because that's just a little reminder for myself when I'm editing the video. Oh god, the good old days where there were no voice actors, they were all text. Oh wait, I have to skip this, don't I? I'll try and skip this at a reasonable pace. I mean, once I stop chanting, I will actually try and I will start with this. Just I'm trying to set things. Wait, didn't you just? I could have sworn she just said that. I'm trying to remember who she is because she's important to the story, but I can't remember what. She left without me. God damn it. I know that feeling. No, I don't actually. Beth's amazing. She would never do that. She would. She's super evil. She's got them like horns coming out of her. She's more demonic than that big fat genie we just saw. Although isn't genie supposed to be good? I've just realised this. Actually, that's a good thing. I've never realised that. Never like thought of it like that. Playing Dark Cloud ever. That the genie's a bad guy. And I always thought a genie was things that granted wishes and I don't know. The genie never grants wishes in this game. I don't know. I found that really weird. But it's a dark genie. I don't know. I've just realised this now, literally speaking, I've just realised this. But yeah, the good old days where everything was text based, there was no voice actors or anything. Them good old days. must say the females on this are really... must say extra work has been put into them, to say the least. But yeah, this is... so basically what happened now is escape that chamber that you just got summoned in. And, do I have to skip this? No, it's gonna play itself. I never understood that why it's sometimes, hey, you need to skip this and read it at your own pace. And nope, now I'm going to make you read it at my own pace that we set. But yeah, lost my train of thought because the big fatty spinning around. I will say, as a child, that was made me feel a bit dizzy. So yeah, basically all it's doing now is just destroying the village that we are going to have to recreate and rebuild. Which is basically the objective of the game, is just rebuild your village and everything after all this destruction. No, I will help you! Right, I actually want to work this out, right? Diving like that would not push her out of the way, that'd just get on top of her and increase the crushing, I believe. I don't know how he's like... unless he slid in, I don't know. I'm trying to genuinely work out how that would work, but whatever. So, now we're dead. Now we're dead. Game over. Thanks for watching, 10-minute video. Complete the game in 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Bye. No, I'm kidding. Please come back. Please come back. So I will actually start reading this now because I'm running out of things to talk about. So hi. So this is from a strange voice, isn't it? Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey. To be fair, I won't wake up if you tell me to wake up. You'd have to wait about 20 minutes. I am the fairy king. I am the that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one. Something bad has happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Yeah, we did. It was like big flaming lights in front of our face. Oh God! Now, not just your village in a flash. Many villages and towns were destroyed in one night. Half your world. Wait, my world? I don't... okay. I never actually read that properly ever. I just kind of realized... there's so many things I was realizing on this playthrough. Like, I was just Dr. My world, I don't know. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony. And that one pretty fit demon girl that was doing the leading of the summoning that I always thought would kind of fit when I was playing the game. Hopefully you took note. The one I was pointing out, the twerking. Probably thinking to use his black demon power for war without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. It's I cannot read that. I'm gonna skip that before I embarrass myself. Is that great? The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us, spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart. You must be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decide to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. I must say that I was about to read that as let me stroke your face. I'll be honest, I ain't gonna deny, I ain't gonna try and hide it. I thought that said let me stroke your face, but carrying on. So basically now he's giving us a gauntlet that basically lets us collect orbs that we'll be going to collect later on. That's called Atlamelia. I can never pronounce it. Atlamelia is still on the magical power. Oh, don't look at it that way. But I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. and kill him. So yeah, this is our place now, even though there's no rubble or anything, which is a bit weird. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. Was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. So this is what we're talking about. They collect orbs because the spirits sealed them in an orb to protect him. But I will read it anyway. You see, just before the village was destroyed by the genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them. Pardon me. Sealing them into spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is 8. Oh, the genie. You must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Observe that which I sealed in the Atla, using the Atla Melia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. So in short, we're collecting orbs and saving the world! You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson. When you acquire some Atla. And that is why we're going into the dungeon, because that's where, for some reason, they all went in that one dungeon for this village. So much for scanning around the world. And then it turns into a big poof and flies away. Well, floats, whatever. I don't know if it's flying because it doesn't have wings. And this is where our beautiful, magical adventure begins. Danny, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the winds, voices of the trees, voices of even the animals, and voices of the earth. They are all calling for your help. Danny, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Danny, your adventure will begin! First, go to the village chief, and he'll show you where to go next. So, we're going to the village chief, who... Let me try that again. The village chief, which is, for some reason, didn't get touched or harmed at all, but we saw it on fire earlier on the game, which is a bit annoying. Not annoying, sorry, not understandable. So yeah, this guy, every time I'm coming to him, gives me free items. But yeah, he's the only one that apparently survived. So, Danny, you are alive! I can't do voice acting, I'm sorry, it's late. It seems like we're the only ones in the village that have survived. We never dreamt that happened. Wait. One night, our village is gone. Can you believe this, Danny? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? There's so many characters in this. There's no way I'm going to be able to do a voice for every single one. But I will try. They will probably mix and match and probably overlap and probably be very similar. But whatever, I will try. I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the Garden of Nolan Village, Dran. Oh yeah, that's why we go there, to get help from him. Yeah, but there is some... yep. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. Dran is... I don't think I stayed on the title screen long enough, but it's like kind of like a... Basically imagine a guinea pig crossed with a dragon. As the best way to describe it. I have a favor to ask Danny. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is a cave outside towards the right hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. I can't keep this voice up, it's killing me. So it's got the key for the Dungeonino. Dungeonino. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. So this is what we're talking about. It gives me free supplies every time I come and see you. Good luck. I will also probably be chopping out bits where I'm going like back and forth to collect supplies. a spiky bug coming out. Yeah, but that's for fishing later on that I can do. And I believe that there's something up here. No. Is it around here? There's something else. Sure there is. Not actually. Okay, that's not correct. Okay. So while this has actually been a slow episode, which I'll get in this. So there we go. So while this has been a slow episode, I do apologize for that, but I can't help it. I can't help cutscenes. But yeah, that was 20 minutes to explain the story. But I hope that you'll join us for the second episode where it actually gets more interesting. Or well, it doesn't get more interesting, that's the wrong word I'm trying to say, but it gets more, well, get gameplay basically. But yeah, after all this storytelling, I hope that you'll join me for the second part of this, where our adventure can finally begin, where we will go into dungeons, kill creepy monsters, and finally save the world! Well, our village at least. But I guess our village could be the world, but it isn't. But it could. No, stop arguing yourself down, shut up. It's not good to argue yourself down.